Welcome back to the Secondhand Club. My name is Gregory, and in today's video we are reviewing a watch that is, in my opinion, the best release of Breitling in 2021. Let's get into it. First of all, I want to wish all of you a Happy New Year 2022. May this year be successful and healthy for you and your loved ones. Now, we've been absent for a few weeks, but the craziness of the holidays and the beginning of the new year is now behind us. And I just wanted to let you know that we plan to come up with 150 videos talking about watches, podcasts during the year of 2022. So make sure that you stick along and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, it's free, and it means a lot to me. Now, a few weeks ago, I received the Breitling Premier Chrono B09 Pistachio, and I think that Breitling really nailed it and is going in the right direction by bringing the Premier collection back. So without further ado, let's dive into the watch. So this is the Breitling Premier B09 Chronograph. It's a watch that I've been waiting for quite some time. I've tried several places and locations to have a look at the watch, and unfortunately was not able to find it. I think it's only available through the Breitling boutiques or their website if they have it available. But yeah, it's a watch that I got delivered just before Christmas, and I really enjoy the timepiece, and I wanted to show it to you and give you my thoughts. So before we go into the specifics of the watch, I wanted to show you how it looks like on my wrist. I have a 7.2 inch wrist, and it's a 40mm watch, quite thick. We are talking about 13mm thickness, but overall the watch feels very nice on the wrist, and it comes with this very nice small minimalist box from Breitling. It's a small blue box, as you can see here. And when we open the box, you have this very nice calf leather travel pouch. Very nice to use when you're traveling, very convenient. I like small boxes. I don't think brands should put too much effort into the showcasing of the boxes. I don't like big boxes that you can see, for example, at Hublot or anything. Anyway, so it comes with a warranty card, and I have, of course, all the tags that come with a timepiece and a small manual about the warranty instructions. But what I really like about this is also that they have stamps at the end to basically record every time you do a maintenance service on your timepiece, which is recommended to do every 4 to 5 years if you take good care of your watch. Now, anyway, now that this is done, let's get into the timepiece and talk about the Chronograph Premier. Green is obviously the color of the year. You've seen it across all major luxury brands like FP Journe, Jaeger-LeCoultre, and obviously Breitling is doing their own version of it. And I think it's a really outstanding color. From a perspective, you can see that it's a very, very soft light green. They call it the pistachio. That's the official term that is used by Breitling. But it's almost like a mint green dial. Absolutely stunning, very subtle, but yet very outstanding. As I said earlier, it's a 40mm stainless steel watch, and the main function of this timepiece is obviously the chronograph. A very smooth and sharp chronograph from a caliber B09. It's an in-house movement from the manufacturer Breitling, and you can see here when I turn the watch around, the chronograph mechanism being activated and in motion. The caliber B09 chronograph is an N1 mechanism with a power reserve of 70 hours. Not only that, it also has a water resistancy of 100 meters. You can see on the movement that the watch is certified chronograph. You can see in the inscription, the Chronograph Certifié Chronomètre, meaning that it has the COSC certification and has the same qualification in terms of timekeeping as other brands like Rolex, which use the COSC certification. The movement is beautifully decorated with Côte de Genève and a nice depth, not the depth of a timepiece like you can find at Lange, but for the price range of $7,000 to $8,000, this is a beautifully finished movement. One thing that I've learned about working at FP Journe is that what really matters is how the watch looks on the wrist. And obviously you want a beautiful mechanism, but ultimately, you're wearing the watch on the wrist and you want a beautiful watch. And I really think that Breitling really nailed it on this timepiece. The dial has a beautiful structure, very symmetrical, very simple, easy to read, with applied numerals on the dial. The tachymeter is really well displayed on the other side of the dial, and the chronograph function is very well separated. At 3 o'clock, you have the 30-minute counter for the chronograph, and then at 9 o'clock, you have the sub-dial with a small second. To my opinion, this is the best release that Breitling has done this year. This green is subtle enough to make it a daily wear, but also oddly satisfying as a unique piece and something different that you can add to your collection. I'm very happy to see what Breitling is able to achieve in the past few years, and bringing back the Premier collection is really having Breitling going back to the roots. They're paying homage to 3 generations of inventors, Léon, Gaston, and Willy Breitling. The Premier chronograph embodies Breitling's legacy of inventing the modern chronograph. As Willy Breitling said, the Premier is an unmistakable stamp of impeccable taste. This latest generation of Premier chronograph brings its timeless elegance back to life and showcases Breitling's highest level of watchmaking thanks to a range of iconic Premier complications. The watch is featuring rectangular chronograph pushers, bicompact chronograph look, and Arabic numerals. The heritage revived Premier chronograph displays a variety of elegant design details, such as grooves on the case sides, an open sapphire case backs, and vintage-inspired hands. By default, the watch comes on a beautiful brown alligator strap with the inner side being yellow, which is the main color of Breitling. It's a beautiful strap. The lug size of this timepiece is 20 millimeters, so you won't have any problems finding any other colors, which could be very, very creative to dress up with a blue or the other color, as green is really a fun color to wear, a color that is back in trend in the watch industry and watch collecting in general. Green was obviously the color of the year in 2021. Now, when we talk about Breitling, I used to not like Breitling at all. And over the past few years, since George Kern took over, he managed to change the vision and the design of the brand, and bringing back the Premier collection, which is an historic collection from Breitling, is really a winner for the brand. I really cannot wait to see what they're coming up with. I think this mint green dial is absolutely gorgeous. And the watch here is available on our website, thesecondhandclub.com, for $7,250 as a complete set. It's the best value you can find worldwide. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this timepiece, what do you think about Breitling, what would you like them to come up with. As I said, we are dropping 150 videos talking watches this year, so make sure you subscribe and see you in the next one.